guys, Ralph here. True Power Trumpet Fitness. You got a health and fitness one on the channel a minute ago. I'll explain in a second. I've not played yet today, as usual. Let's see what we got. Anyway, wide open, double C's with no warm-up. Right down a double pedal C, no warm-up. Right into a very lyrical mezzo piano, little ditty from Brass Quintet. Guys, Maynard Ferguson to Brass Quintet with no warm-up. Okay. There's only one way to do that. There is only one way to do that. And that is with the True Power system, and you must start with relaxed corners. Anyway, we'll get back to that in a second. Back to basics week. Got to have relaxed corners. Now, yes, you got a weight loss video on this channel. As you know, I have more than one channel, okay? And I just pressed the wrong button. But instead of going the whole 9 yards about deleting it and whatnot, some of you might find it interesting. So instead of going the whole thing about deleting it and whatnot, I just left it up. And again, if you want more information on that, you are welcome to go to the other channel. Anyway, as I said, now here's the deal. When I first met Jerry, this was way back. Oh my God, I don't even want to think about how long ago it was. I'm not sure if I can think about how long ago it was. Anyway, my first lesson, it was on 52nd Street, 49th Street, over a pizza parlor, right down the hall from Clark Terry. One of the first things he said to me when we got past our greetings, how you doing? What sort of playing do you do? I stay with Vacchiano. Vacchiano's my uncle, blah, 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 blah. When we got through all that, the first thing he said to me, relax the corners. Now, since that time, we have tried every tongue position, lip position, horn position, jaw position, mouthpiece, trumpet. We have experimented so much. And sometimes we try something new and we go back to the same thing. One thing that has not changed once, not once, is relax the corners. Guys, they must be relaxed. Now, I'm not going to get into it. I'm going to go day by day and section by section. You cannot keep them relaxed without proper use of the tongue. But we'll get to that tomorrow. Okay? It's impossible to keep them relaxed without proper use of the tongue. Anybody using a Bach mouthpiece with the tongue on the floor of their mouth cannot play without stretching. Impossible. Impossible. And I don't care what you say. Impossible. You're going to come at me with Arturo Sandoval. That's the only one you got. Okay? He's stretching terribly above a high C. He's got different embouchures, the whole 9 yards. Herseth didn't stretch up to a point when he had to go much over high C on a C trumpet. He changed his mouthpiece. He was tonguing through the teeth. Mel Broyles, tonguing through the teeth. John Ware, tonguing through the teeth. Yes, they were using Bach mouthpieces, but they were tonguing through the teeth. If your tongue is on the floor of your mouth, oh, and you're trying to keep a big oral cavity wide open, oh, by putting the tongue on the bottom, you have to be stretching. Now, as I said in the opening, and I'm going to repeat myself, who cares? Guys, listen to me. Listen to me. I've been teaching for 30 years, and I have a master's degree in education, okay? And that's what education is. It's brainwashing over and over and over until you get it right. Not playing wrong over and over and over, but over and over and over until you get it right. And guys, I'm going to harp on it. This is it. What else am I going to talk about? You must start with relaxed corners. Okay? Now, anybody that studied with me or bought my book or anything, you do not focus on them while you're playing. You do not. On the corners. You focus on the tongue. Oh, can you imagine playing with a big band? I see. Don't stretch the corner. Don't tighten the corner. Oh, guys, you can't play like that. You can't play like that. One thing Dave Steinmeier told me that I thought was very, very telling in our interview. And if you haven't seen it, go back. You're not going to have him there, but I'm going to recount as best to my ability what we talked about. And one thing he said a couple times, guys, when I go up to that mic, and he was a soloist since he was 12 years old. When I go up to that mic, the last thing I want to be thinking about is the tongue. Oh, can you imagine just spending your whole musical career worried about stretching? Oh, that's not what you want to think about. But guys, it has to be relaxed. It has to be relaxed. And the only way you're going to keep it relaxed is with the tongue, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. Okay? The tongue only. But it has to be relaxed. Guys, again, all my research is in the physical culture of the human body. All my advanced degrees. Actually, I have a master's degree in education. But everything else, kinesiology, physiology, everything. Guys, you can't have tension in any moving muscle if you want to move it at optimum performance. Usain Bolt, before the 100-yard dash, they are in such a meditative state, they're trying to relax so much. Guys, you think you tell Usain Bolt, run as fast as you can, but completely tighten up your legs? How fast do you think he's going to come in last? He's going to come in last. Now, strength and all that, that's something else. We're getting the strength from the tongue. But the moving, the vibrating part has to be relaxed. Has to be. And anybody that's trying to, I've said this before, anybody's trying to sell you something that you clump down on until your corners can't feel them anymore. And anybody that does that is wrong. Is wrong. This, especially the corners, have to be relaxed. Now again, back to what I said. No warm-up. Guys, if you are tightening your corners, you're going to have to warm up. You're going to have to warm up. No warm-up up to a double C that Maynard would put me in his band in a minute. In a minute with that open double C. And he'd have me play the chorus in MacArthur Park. Trust me, in a minute I could be in his band with that double C. Okay? And immediately go down to a double pedal C, okay, without even taking the mouthpiece off the lips, and then playing with a tone that any brass quintet would be more than happy to have. Guys, you can't do it with type chops. You can't. Now, whenever I teach, and whatever the student's range may be, I always try to push the envelope a little bit. Let's just say they're trying to go for an F above high C. And it's a little bit of a strain. It's starting to start. Okay, we go off it. Then we go right down to a low G. It's stiff and it's like shaking. That's all tension. You can't play up there tight and think you're going to play down there with no repercussions. It has to be relaxed. That's it. So there's your Tuesday back to basics, relax the corners. We're going to talk more about the tongue tomorrow. Nothing you haven't heard before if you're a regular on these videos. But crack the whip. That's what education is all about. Anyway, eat and drink fruits and vegetables. If you're interested in losing weight, go over to my other channel. I'm going to start a weekly ebook about health and fitness, and going to be starting at the end of October. Not a weekly, did I say weekly? Monthly ebook. That's going to start the end of October. $10. You get these for $10. You read them at your own leisure. Everything you want to know. Everything you need to know about health, weight loss, chronic pain, gone. Diabetes, gone. Obesity, gone. I can go right down the list. Heart disease, nada. Anyway, that's the other channel. Anyway, have a great day. Love you all, and live your life with true power.